So here we are back over at the tables. I've got my Logan mat cutter. I really like the Logan brand. They're high quality, and you kind of get what you pay for with it. They're not cheap, but they're not too expensive. All right, let's get this guy open. We're going to turn this guy around. Open up our box. Be careful with this cutter. You can't cut yourself with this unless that blade is depressed right there. Once you see that blade, I can slice myself pretty bad, but as long as that's there, you're not going to cut yourself, so you're okay. Put this over, and let's take our mat cutter out. Move this to the back so we have some room. And we're going to turn this so now we can see our edges. Alright. So as we come in, I'm going to move this in and get a little bit better angle. There we go. Pardon my WB Mason box. This part on most of them lift up. You always need a piece of mat board. This is going to guard this from getting cut up. And this is your scale for your edges. So we loosen up these edges here. I always tell my students reset this back to 0. And we need a 2-inch border. We know it's 2 inches because we did 2 plus 2 equals 4. And we talked about the 2 inch. So right where it says set scale and it has arrows pointing, that's going to tell you what side you're reading this to. Slide this forward. There's our 2 right there. Right to that red line. Finger tighten. Doesn't need to be real tight, just enough that it's snug and doesn't move. We reset in our mat board. And we have a nice flat edge down the bottom and a nice flat edge here. I like to make sure that we use those spaces for our artwork. Take your mat board. Take a look. Sometimes there's a mark or maybe somebody did some pencil lines. This side does have some pencil lines. I don't know if you can see them right there from a previous mat. I like to lay this in nice and flat. Lay that down, and I'll take a pencil, and I will go, and I'm going to give myself guidelines of where to cut. So you can see that line I drew, and I'll do that on all 4 sides. Alright, that will give us this little box area right there. I always recommend taking your artwork, laying it down. You should see a 1/4 inch overlap in each section, which that does. Alright, I'm ready to cut. Lay this in. Lay that right down. You will see a little channel right where my fingers are. And these little edges right in here fit right in the channel. That's where we're going to go with it. One of these mat cutters have a pull towards yourself cutter. This one is a push away. And there's a little line right by my finger right there that tells you where to start cutting. So I'm going to line that up to where I drew my line. I'm going to take my left hand. I'm going to lean it right here. And I'm just going to lean my body weight on it. That's going to keep this paper from moving on me while I cut. Push this area here down and in. That releases that blade. And nice, slow and steady. Go right to your next line. Pop it out. Make sure that blade is depressed. Turn it. And do the same on all 4 sides. Just make sure you don't go past your lines that you drew. Here comes our last cut, and you can see we've released nice and even over there. So make sure it's up against that edge. Line it up. Last cut. If you reach and this sticks up a little bit, push that down and cut. And if you did it nice and neat, it should fall right out. If it doesn't fall right out and it maybe is stuck right in the corner there by a little flap, don't rip it. See me and I will get you the X-Acto knife and I'll help you cut that little edge out.